Tonight, the FDA is still investigating after it says it found lead in applesauce and fruit puree pouches late last year. The FDA says that it now had more than 300 reports of higher lead levels in blood linked to those pouches in 37 states, including right here in Minnesota. Tonight, Heidi Wigdahl spoke with one of those families.
Yeah, Morgan, the recalled brands from last year involving cinnamon applesauce pouches include Wanabana, Schnucks, and Weiss. Earlier this month, the FDA announced that on top of lead, those who consumed those recalled products may have also been exposed to the heavy metal chromium. The Minnesota Department of Health has reported 9 cases. Today, we heard from one of the families impacted.
Yeah, all setting up for dinner, huh?
When it comes to 15-month-old Stevie, Mom Alyssa Magnuson notices everything.
She's really picking up on a lot of words lately.
So Alyssa was surprised when a routine blood test during Stevie's 12-month checkup came back high for lead.
It was a scary feeling knowing that she had that, and I would have never known.
Alyssa was soon able to pinpoint it back to the Wanabana pouches her daughter loved.
I just felt horrible because it was something that I had been feeding her.
The FDA says the recalled pouches had lead levels 2,000 times higher than proposed standards.
This came from another country, it came from Ecuador. No one has any idea how this got in with the cinnamon.
Senator Amy Klobuchar says we need to strengthen our laws.
I did a baby food bill about a few years ago, and now we're in the course of revamping it to make it work better for this situation. So we're just working on making sure the bill fits these circumstances and that there's more oversight.
The most important thing with lead treatment is actually getting rid of the exposure and preventing it, hopefully, in the first place. Because once it's in the body, it's just really hard to get out.
Dr. Abby Montague is a pediatrician and medical toxicologist at Children's Minnesota.
Lead is a metal that we pay a lot of attention to because we know it can directly impact kids' brains and their development. So even at low levels of lead exposure, children who have it in their blood are more likely to have learning or behavior issues later in life than a child who's never had that exposure.
Stevie's doctor thinks she should be fine, but moving forward.
Anything I get from the store, it does make me feel a little bit eerie about feeding it to her just because I would have never known.
In December, Senator Klobuchar joined other lawmakers in a letter to the FDA urging for the agency to quickly finalize its closer to zero guidance for the industry. It aims to lower the exposure to contaminants in the food supply to the lowest levels possible. Dr. Montague says if your child has had a recalled product, talk to your healthcare provider about getting tested.